All right. So I actually have a guest star tonight, yo. Black Steel's in the house. And he's gonna school me on how to improve on skills. And I'm gonna test market that, just a small little test market on Hydra. So first let's get the music popping. Let's get that popping real quick. Um and let's get it popping. Like literally. I didn't mean to get on that screen just now. There's nothing there. Alright, so I have skills on regen and immortal because I do that with my healers and with my revivers. Because I want to keep them alive so that they can keep everybody else alive. Makes sense to me. Why the fuck did you stop? Hello, music. Oh, music. What in the entire FUCK? Let's fast forward to the next thing. Fuck it. Oh, we just really just going meltdown on us today? Not cool. Not cool. Okay.
Did it pause because you were recording?
No. It never did that before. Let me make
There
sure
you
I'm still
go.
recording.
There you go.
That's weird. I don't know what happened there. But I got my music back. The music is making me yell though, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. A little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. We'll see how it turns out. So anyway, we're on Scylz. Scylz got regen and immortal because I give everybody regen and immortal. Again, I am fun to play, so let's get that part out the way. I don't give a shit about you people that don't care nothing about winning. I'm not free to play because I think these people deserve something for the hard work that they do. But I'm not the kind of person that thinks that money solves all my problems as well. So, we're fun to play. Fun to play. I got her on defense, and defense. A lot of people that say, go on accuracy, am I right? Or resist in terms of the chest,
What?
which is possible, but I like her. I like a heavy defense on her.
Well, let's look at her kit.
Looking at her kit. Kit number one, decreased speed, 20% chance. So yes, accuracy makes sense.
If you were relying on that,
I'm
but
not relying on it, but it is useful.
but look, dude, 20% chance. I'm not even worried about it.
I
If
agree.
it lands, great. If it don't, fuck it.
I agree. Number two, AoE stun, but again, 20% chance.
Now I do know motherfuckers that'll run her with a stun set, increase that chance of stun,
Right.
and use her as a crowd control. However, in my perspective, I'm not using enough of that. Especially when they got champions out here that have a better percentage of stunning
Way better, yeah.
and an AoE.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not what I'm using it for. The primary use that I'm using it for is that passive heal and her ability to revive.
Yeah, for sure. On top of that, I still like the prospect of stunning, but see, the reason why I got it even on triple defense because her damage skills on defense, and of course defense in this game is something that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a valuable asset to have. So in other words, her defense, she's hard to hit, and she hits hard, relatively speaking, when it comes to her. But as far as the revivers go, I got her lasting a very long time, and I got her hitting relatively hard.
I
She's
mean,
not Mike Tyson, but she's Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I mean?
as my reviver and passive healer, I ain't really worried about her doing damage whatsoever. But I will increase her defense for the sole purpose of making her tanky.
And I like that. Now, with people that whose damage skills on defense, I have a tendency to try to pimp both sides of the coin, because I feel like they're the most pimpable anyway. That's just me.
Well, pimp it, pimp on.
Yeah. So of course her third one is revive with ally protection, which is a pain in the ass, especially with somebody with a high defense, which is why I triple D'd it. You know, this is where that triple D definitely comes into play. And of course her passive revive 10% and a random increased speed every turn.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Which is also, you know what I'm saying, a plus.
Yeah. So I have her on regen, but I have her on my default basically. You know what I'm saying? So
Now, see, this is where I disagree with the regen. If you go into the details of a regen set, it's gonna apply to her and her only, but she's healing your whole squad. if it applied to the heel that goes on the whole squad, then yeah. But it doesn't. So,
But again, for me, it keeps her alive long enough to keep everybody else alive. She gets an extra 15. She get a little extra credit for the work she put in.
Like-
but I get what you're saying. So I'm gonna run with your idea. So you said relentless, right?
right.
So you go on extra turn, and everybody in the universe has already said that. Matter of fact, I can't lie. Even a lot of people in my clan, like relentless is their go-to for every fucking thing.
Well, I won't use it for everything, but I will say on a champion that has a single revive and a passive heal every turn, I definitely want you taking as many turns as possible.
I get that.
As fast as possible. So
I just don't have a lot of faith in anything under 20%. And
I'm
relentless
talking
is
about
18.
300 speeds. I'm talking.
Well, let's look at her speed. Her speed is currently not very fast, which means that I could definitely improve on that. Because you're right about speed. I never did her speed. I don't think I've actually took a look at revamped her. She's done so well for so long that I never even bothered to, like, there were other people that needed my attention. But she has the attention now. Look kind of good too for a white girl. White girl with dreads, looking like Angelina Jolie in that car theft movie. I forgot the name of it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into that. So let me see. So I got defense. As far as accessories, her ring, HP. I don't have a problem with that. Second ring is defense. You know I ain't got a problem with that. Third defense is accuracy, actually.
So
that needs to be resistance.
Yeah.
I might not have had it at the time.
Yeah, I mean,
I might not have had it at the time.
I would definitely opt for resistance.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get speed on your banner.
Let's see if I have resistance, and if not, I got my Gimzack that knows how to murderize Spider to the point where I will. And there we go, resistance with HP and speed. And so, that already sounds like it right there.
Right, but what I always do, right, is I'll go in and filter, and since our main objective right now is to increase her speed, I will filter for only artifacts that have speed on them.
Okay, well, I'm different in this. I have a tendency to go specific artifacts for specific people. So I like your idea, but in other words, so I'm getting rid of regen right now, right? So we're gonna need relentless and something else. The something else is where I like your idea. But with relentless, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe should I check to see if I could find some speed boots on relentless first, and then take that attitude.
So my question would be, where are you planning on using her? Because I'm gonna tell you, Immortal is best for Arena.
Okay, so I look at everything.
If you're not using her in Arena, you can forget about Divine Speed Set. You can forget about Immortal. You can forget about any set that gives you a 3-turn shield.
Okay, I understand the logic on Immortal. Regen 15, Immortal 3, that's an 18% boost per turn. On top of her 10, that's 28% healing per turn on principle.
In my opinion, this will be a perfect build wise for Duchess.
Okay. Now, arena-wise, she's an arena option because I've recently adapted, to how I do arena. Like, I don't stick with a one-man arena squad. I started to make my people more interchangeable where I hadn't done that in the past. So for certain arena builds that I'm going up against, and particularly if the other team has a reviver, I'm probably going to have a reviver on my side too. Because I could try to fight my way through it. Now, I'm usually pretty good at it, but there's certain kinds of combinations on teams where I probably need to compensate.
Will you use her as your reviver?
She's my first string reviver. She's my goat. Like in other words, like as far as my revival list, she's number one on that list. For most things.
Then I would put her in
not my only one though.
Something like Divine Speed, because it provides that 3-turn shield and also increases her speed.
Alright, so we're going all over the place. Let's start with, because your main objective was Relentless. So let's start with Relentless. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So one of the places where I'm lazy at too, I do get lazy with this, is once I assign you something to that area, I usually keep it that way. But that's not a rigid rule. So for example, her defense here, I'm gonna have to sack her defense. I'm not happy about it, but she does need more speed. So her speed boots, you're saying probably let go of Immortal, so we can let go of Immortal. Let me see what we got here. We got HP, we got defense.
So
okay.
I definitely believe in utilizing this filter. It's gonna make this process a whole lot faster.
All right, we're going in filter.
So, no, go. Do you want to take equipment off of other people?
Say what?
Do you want to take equipment off of other people, or just use what you have in storage?
I'll put it like this. I'd rather use what I have in storage because by other people, what they got, they get it for a reason. It's like a lottery, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we're going to leave equipped alone. Just click on the boots.
Click on the boots.
Now go down to primary stat.
Primary stat.
No. Not that's a priority stat. There's
a primary stat. Sorry about that.
Then click speed.
Right.
All right. So you don't have none that are relentless.
No, we don't.
So
everybody here got speed, right? Basically.
So what you're gonna look at is divine speed because that's the other set we're dealing with.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure I understand. So basically, what this is telling me is the speed boots in all of these categories.
Yeah.
And if it's not there,
then you don't have speed boots in that category.
And I've been playing for years, but I never really use this shit. I just do it manually. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, but so this is good to know though. That's why it's like it sounds fun to play. So
divine speed.
Right.
And that's
I only got one boot. Haha, I only got one.
See,
okay.
look at your stat. 12%.
Yeah, I see it. I know divine speed.
Plus the 15 shield.
Plus the shield. I know how that
goes. You
goes.
still got your shield.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you, I can't do curing. Curing is a 4-piece, so let's see what else I got.
Also, scroll up on this left column.
This column?
Yeah. Scroll up.
Right.
Hit fitting room.
Fitting room.
This is going to allow us to put it on there without making permanent changes.
Right.
And see what the stat difference will be.
Okay.
So, I would click on them boots for the speed. Because that's going to be the first piece.
We got boots. We got speed.
No. The blue, the red one, that's at 12.
This one?
Yeah.
Try
on.
Try on?
Yep.
I get it, but it's level 12 right now.
I mean, we can worry about it
later. And it's only going up 7 speed, but again, I need a 2-piece to make this work. So I think these are useless to me.
Right, no. You're only looking at boots, though.
Yeah.
You don't know what you have in there as far as it pertains to your sword, your shield, your helmet, your gloves, your chest piece. Because we had it filtered.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. Just hit try on.
Okay, I get. I see what you're talking about with that.
And then we'll go on to the next.
Perception, no, because I want resistance more than. Well, let's go to the top. Crit rate, she doesn't really need. What is retaliation? Oh yeah, 50% check. I don't even have nothing retaliation.
Well, if religion is going to be on 4,
yeah,
you only want to look at 2 sets. So
yeah, I know. So I'm looking at 2 sets, but I'm trying to see what 2 sets fits.
Cruel, divine speed, perception.
I'm not gonna use cruel on her, not at all.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
Your damage. So I'm saying just go with the boots.
Yeah, but I don't like doing broken sets. That's just me.
It's not gonna be a broken set.
Oh, because I see what you're saying. Just go with the boots. Now with this one, I know I don't have. Okay, I guess the reason why I was saying that, I know I don't have a lot of divine speed, so I need to know how much divine speed I have before I continue, because I know I don't have. I only have a few of those.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the benefit of doing the fitting room. You can alter it later.
Okay, but
this is just temporary.
If I'm gonna do this, okay, so
that one change is gonna boost your speed by 7.
Which is not a lot to me, not for what she needs.
Accuracy by 17, which really doesn't matter.
I need resistance if anything. So I'm like, this is why I'm kind of not feeling this one.
Well, this is just the first piece though.
It is.
And it's not fully leveled up to 16 either.
So the way I normally do things is I try to figure out what connects with that. I'm just gonna take filter off real quick. So in other words, I'm gonna look at the speed for a moment. I'll put the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't have anything that'll boost the speed as far as boots in Relentless.
Right. I meant to say divine speed, pardon me. I've been smoking a little bit today. So his speed 26. So let me see. Okay, I actually have more divine speed than I thought I did. I really thought I only had a few of these.
Mythical right there.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I got a lot of shit right there. So divine speed could work. Let me just go over it one more time real quick and see what other options I have. Protection, I could use with, but I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Anything that's a 1 through 9 set, if you ain't trying to do the 9, I personally think it's not worth it.
I would say honestly, it depends on the situation, because I do have sets like that where I have 2, or I have 4, or I have 5. 9's not absolutely necessary. 6 is ideal to me.
Right.
But I could do 2 to 5 easy depending on the situation that I have. That'll be for another time. Whatever, when that character shows up, I can show you that. So, we're looking at this. So protection, no. Stone skin, not for her, for what I'm using her for.
Right.
I opened up Defiant.
Maybe bolster.
But bolster's a 4 piece.
set.
No, how about I'm thinking maybe Defiant, because remember she's Scylz on D, she's defense heavy, and minus 15% damage taken from AoE attacks.
So
and she's a boss killer. I use her for bosses, so that could work.
Right, so that's what I was gonna say. It really depends how heavily you're gonna have her facing people that do AoE attacks.
Which is relatively often, because I use her for a lot of shit. She's a PvE everything. She's my #1 reviver.
Now you have to counter that versus how often you're gonna have her in arena.
She's not in arena much.
So Defiant might be a better set.
Then
it's all
divine
about
speed.
where you're gonna be, yeah. Because if you're gonna be using her more against AoE bosses and AoE stages,
Right.
then it's better to go AoE.
But because
and then Righteous is another good option.
Yeah. But I don't have any speed for Righteous, so it would have popped up. But I just took the filter off.
Well, just because you don't have the, yeah.
Because Relentless doesn't, I don't have any speed Relentless right now.
Do you have the speed for Defiant?
Let's find out. Let's find out right now. Yes, I do, and it's already maxed out.
So that's a viable option.
Very. Let's see if I got any other speeds on there.
But look, also, it increased your speed by 26.
Better than 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than 7. Way better than 7.
Because what we're going for is a lot more speed.
Yeah. A lot more speed. And let's see. That appears to be my only speed one, but that's very viable.
Alright, so
now this has speed on top of speed, because remember, after I take this and take something else, you're still gonna get a 12% boost.
Right, but there's only 2. Well, there's 5 pieces you have leveled up already.
And I ain't worried about that, because I got enough money. I'm gonna get them to 15, because CVC is this week. So I'm gonna cap it at 15, but it's only gonna get better later.
Okay, if that's the case, you need to include the difference between your 12 piece.
Let me turn the music down a little bit too, because well, maybe we should be projecting our voice. I'll leave that alone. I did it for a reason. I'm gonna leave it alone.
So you have to calculate the difference between your 12 piece and your 16 piece, because when you level up your 12 to 16, it's gonna be at 45 versus what is now 26.
But at 12, 26 at 12, it's not at 15 yet, so that's gonna bump up a little bit.
Right, so if you bumped it up to a 16, it'll be at 45. That's what, 19 point difference?
Right.
So 19 plus 7, that'll be 26.
So this helps her move faster. The other one helps to protect her and hit harder. Speed kills is usually
but we're not worried about hitting harder. We're more importantly.
I'm more about the AoE damage.
More importantly, it's about the 15% damage mitigation.
Yeah. So which one is worth it? The damage negation.
Like I said, if you don't have her in arena as much, and you have her in a content where she's
probably gonna be a boss killer more than anything else for me.
And then fighting off AoE damage.
Yeah, that would help.
I would definitely go with Defiant.
So let's go Defiant then. So let's where we at with it? And mercifully, that's already maxed out. We can try it on, try on.
Alright, so on to our next piece.
Actually, just equip it. It's not like we gotta pay for it anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So for our next piece, let's see.
Well, let's look back at Relentless because that's our main set.
Okay, and before we look back at Relentless, let's see. I've been defense heavy and defense heavy. I honestly still want to keep her very high on defense, and when I go into resistance, I'm gonna put the resistance down here on the flag.
Yeah,
I like having her with high defense.
So, if it's my perspective, right?
Right.
You're gonna want high defense.
Right.
You're gonna want high HP, and you're gonna want high resistance. So I'm going HP.
But I think defense. I think defense over HP.
So HP and defense.
Both of those, yeah.
And you can use them on the gloves and the chest interchangeably.
Right.
And then go resistance on your banner. So.
All right. So let's get rid of you. So let's see on Relentless. Let's see what I got on Let's work it backwards. We got this here.
I would filter it.
Filter it for what? Because I don't even know what I want to do yet, so I don't even know why I want to filter.
So if you hit filter and hit gloves and chest, then go to your primary stat, hit HP and HP percentage and defense percentage.
There we go.
Now you're only looking at what you need to look at.
Okay. Okay. And I'm looking at both of you.
Now
okay,
keep in mind, your epic equipment has a higher threshold than your rare.
Yeah.
So those probably would be your best two bets. So let's see.
I don't sleep on rares though, because sometimes rare, it may not have the variety or the range, but it actually has exactly what I need sometimes. So I don't sleep on rares for that reason.
So in this perspective, in this situation, what I would do is go to substat, and I would hit speed.
I'm not worried about speed on substat yet. I'm honestly more worried about primary because everything else is gravy to me, to be honest. So my thing is this. Let's talk chest right now. I said I wanted defense for both of them actually. So that's not even a conversation. So let's see what we got for chest.
So if you're gonna want defense on both.
Now check him out. So I can see he's a rare, right? But he got defense 10% on a 6-star scale with an automatic HP at 7%. I see that as major. And a defense, even though it's a primary number, not a percentage. And it's literally.
But also remember, our main goal is also not only to put Relentless, but to increase the speed.
Relentlessness, but while maintaining defense, and she's already losing a lot of defense because of the speed boost.
Which is fine. But what I'm saying is filter. Go into filter, right? Take off the HP.
Going into filter.
On the primary.
On primary stats. Okay.
Also, just do defense percentage.
Defense percentage.
Then on your substat.
Go into substat.
Do HP percentage.
HP percentage.
Just select.
Select.
And then also do speed.
Speed.
And just hit select. So you have it in Defiant, but you don't have it.
And only in boots. We already got our boots.
Right. So pick one, HP or speed.
For what, boots?
For chest and gloves.
There's no speed in. You mean for substats?
Yeah. What's more important to you? I would say speed.
Speed. But HP too, because like I said, I want to max those defense out on the primaries. So HP and speed are equally important because we both acknowledge we got to get our HP up as well.
But that's why I say one needs to have defense as the primary.
Put a gun to my head.
And the other one has HP as the primary. Well, they may be equal.
I feel like both. On that one. I feel like both, yeah.
They're equal in importance.
Yeah.
But if you build her with all defense and no HP, she gonna take a licking if they have ignore defense.
True.
And if you build her with HP and no defense, she gonna take a licking if they hit hard.
Yeah, because they just gonna slice her like ham.
So I'm saying do both.
Okay, so we got both. So Defiant.
So take off the percentage for HP.
Right.
It's just hit none.
None.
And then Relentless, you got one piece. The same one you said. So if you hit,
okay. That sounds like it could work then, to be honest. Because like I said, it gets to the point. I like that. I like how it does that. So, yeah, he got the ladies calling him. Girls, the girls, they love we. So, you know, they're like, where you at, fool? You supposed to be over here pounding me out right now. But, you know, yeah, we are recording right now. Yeah, we in the booth right now. We in the booth. It's all to the good. So anyway, you know what? I'm gonna throw this defense I'm just gonna go do that. Well,
so are you gonna equip it or are you gonna fit it?
Actually, I'm looking at Defiant right now. Look at their defense. It's a 6-star legendary, and it got the 5 speed.
Right, but
it got 11 resistance.
If you go ahead and pick the second Defiant,
right,
you have no other Defiant to pick.
I'm okay with that as long as I can do defense on here. Which, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying you have one regen. I mean, not regen.
All of this is good.
You only have one Relentless that fits the criteria.
As long as that Relentless on gloves fits defense as the criteria, that's the primary stat on there. I'm okay with everything else is goodies.
I'm just saying we'll have it broken if
it ain't gonna be broken because in other words, the Relentless, I need to have a defense on Relentless basically.
No, what I'm saying is you would need your weapon, your helmet, your shield, and your glove to all be Relentless.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's just hopefully you have the gear for it.
Yeah, definitely. I think I do. If not, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. If not,
the top is easy to fill. The gloves.
Yeah, the gloves. That's what I'm saying. But this one though, this chest plate, I like what I'm seeing. I got a little resistance. Attack is not necessary. Crit damage, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? But speed and resistance and a better defense. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a Lego. So you know what I'm saying?
So what I would say is the problem is they're not rolled. Now, if they were both rolled, you could roll them to 8. And what I'll do is let you see where the points are going to land.
It's not that deep to me. It's not this deep to me.
So, but it matters.
It does, but at the same, like I said, this is still fun to
play. Because right now it's 5 points on speed.
Yeah.
If they both roll on speed, that could be a very big difference between the rare on the Relentless and if they roll and don't land on speed.
So I can gamble on it right now and then just pick the best one.
Okay.
So
also, I see you have a pair of gloves that'll go there for Defiant.
I see the gloves, but yeah, this one is way better.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Let's take it to 12.
But you don't have it in Relentless. So we already know you don't have the gloves for Relentless.
For defense?
Right. So I would say.
So the filter's only set. It's only set on defense, not speed.
Right. It's only set for defense. It's not set for HP. So if you were going,
how do you go back to that screen?
So if you hit the X on the equipment to the left.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
see, substat speed, primary stat, defense. See, here's the thing. The Relentless might not have a substat of speed, so let's see if it got let's see what happens when I do that. Okay, so I still don't got defense Relentless then.
Right, but do you have HP? Gloves.
Let's find out.
Does it have the subset of speed?
Hold up though. Like I said, priority is defense for me with her with that. Defense 10%. I got a bunch of those there.
Right, but not with a subset of speed. You only have one.
Right.
And then if we go, so are you sure you want to go double defense?
I'm sure I want to go double defense on her. Yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case, you're gonna have to go Relentless chest and then Defiant Gloves.
Okay, so Relentless Chest. See, this one got the HP bonus of 7%.
Right. But
This
we
one
need
got the speed of 5. Those are boots. No boots. I mean, defense and defense. I could always score hit HP. I like that though. You see what I'm saying? Like I was like HP 7%. That's a high number for HP. Like just on basic stats with no level up. I like that. But okay, speed, fine. We're gonna go deep. It's defense, speed. So your way works for me either way. But that HP percentage to me is very attractive. I just say that. So let's equip it. All right. So we're going down to you guys. Defense. This defense does have speed.
Right.
So go for it.
But so look, it drops your speed 8.
Because this guy's maxed out.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? This one we haven't done nothing to it yet.
And it has 12 speed on it.
Yeah. So let's just see what. Either way, we're gonna come up with more speed. I think, especially because we ain't even doing the top parts yet.
Right.
So the top parts, this is gonna be a lot easier to maximize on the top parts.
Okay, so what did you start at speed?
It was whatever it was plus 64. So it's 95 plus 64. So 05, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 159. And I'm already at 180 out of 159.
Okay.
So yeah, we already like. If I can get that to 200 or higher, I'll be a happy Todd.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 225 we know is ideal. But if I could get her to 200 or near 200, I'm already like...
I aim always for like 300. Well,
that costs a lot though compared to like what you have to sacrifice to get that 300 and for a reviver.
Well, I keep nothing but epic and Lego artifacts. So I have no rares.
See, and this is where I differ because the rares aren't they're not as sexy, but sometimes you just really need something specific.
Well, so
and sometimes those rares excel on that specific thing that you want. Like this will be an accuracy of 11 on a rare sometimes, a 12, and not even level 1 yet. I get
that. I definitely get that. Mm-hmm. But this is where my math kind of intervenes in it.
Right.
Rares have 2 substats. Mm-hmm. And so if I roll twice and level it up to 8, mm-hmm. I see where that's gonna land.
Consider this.
Also, if I take it to 16, it just unlocks the next 2, and it does not roll for those 2.
Keep this in mind. A fundamental difference between us. I have a lot more chance than you. Not because I have a lot more chance, but I'm talking in terms of utility, in terms of what you use. And everybody gotta eat. I understand what you're saying, but I also gotta remember that everybody gotta eat because I never know when I'm gonna pull this person in. Cursed City alone, which is something I do take seriously, and I'm kind of hurting on Cursed City right now. So I really need to diversify my portfolio of 6 stars. You see how many 6 stars I already have. But they just speaking of them dice, they don't show up on the dice on something like that. And there's some great gear in there too. Speaking of gear, you know what I mean?
Well, you know me, I keep my main 5. They're pretty much wiped out everything.
Yeah, you're a Viltrumite in this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's just different approaches. I don't see one's better than the other. But I love my people more. I take care of my people. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody could eat. Everybody could be happy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just like the idea of you never know when you're going to use a person somewhere.
I just thought of something.
What's up?
Your mind state is everybody can eat. My mind state is if you ain't eating, it's because you're dying. And if you dying, it's, you know what I'm saying, survival of the fittest.
I have that too. I just keep it in levels, but you know, I want to give everybody a fighting chance.
Yeah,
because of those sleepers. But see, these are those sleeper moments. Geo being an easy example. Jizo will argue about on another part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for example, though, Geomancer, for example, is a great example of somebody with that mentality. He's easy to sleep on. And he's one of the best fucking champs in the game, bar none. One of the most useful. particularly for me, he's my boss killer. Like, I keep him. He kills kings. You know what I'm saying? But boy, can he kill some kings. He's real good at that.
Like I said, I won't deny that he can do what he can do. I'll just say if I cannot find a space for him on my team where he's increasing how fast I can complete a run or my damage output in a clan boss or something, then he's useless to me and he don't eat.
Okay, I'm more willing to give him a shot, I think, than you. Like, cause I know numbers, but I also know heart. And so, I even though it's a video game, I always put that part in. Like, let's see what they can do. I'll give you a chance to fail. I'll give you a chance to fail.
All I heard was Yu-Gi-Oh! It's all in the heart of the cards.
Sometimes it be that though. So anyway, let's go with these gauntlets just to see what happens here. So, okay, now I'm locked into this, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being locked into it.
Alright, so now we need to filter for your top.
Actually, let's get him. Oh, I already got him. Never mind.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that.
So we need to just change the filter for top.
So, filter for... What,
So
do we even need a filter now?
Yeah, so
Okay.
you got the X on both equipments on your left.
Thank you for that, because like I said, I don't do this part. I normally don't do this
hit
part.
filter.
And then hit filter. Okay, there we go.
Up. You gotta go up.
To fitting?
No, scroll up.
Oh, scroll up. Okay, yeah.
And then click the
Bang,
whole top.
bang, and bang.
So now what you want to do is just focus on substats. Because the main stats are going to be what they are.
So priority stats.
No.
I'm just making sure nothing's in there.
Okay.
Okay, so substats.
And we looking for speed. So select speed.
I like HP as well, but are we already limited on speed?
You can do it and see what it might limit us down to one piece.
So we definitely got that one piece.
Right. So